All right, I'm gonna upload the first video um that I did, but this is gonna be a part two. Again, I don't know. I'm still like not really sure if I wanted to do it for like Pisces or if I wanted to make it a collective reading, but it was definitely like hitting for me like a collective reading, right? But still, again, I don't know. Currently on this channel, I only do collective and Pisces readings. So depending on when I finish this reading, how it makes me feel, I will then determine if how I what I make it. But um I hope you all are doing well. I'm in front of my decks, so then it should come out a little bit more clear. It's dreary on my side of the town here, y'all. So the lighting isn't going to be as bright as it normally is. Quick disclaimer, I do have a family, so you might hear a lot of noises going on if I pause and come back. If I pause for any reason, if you're watching this after live, after the live recording, feel free to fast forward through it. But yeah, feel free to fast forward through it. Um, okay, so yeah, let me get into it. I was just like having kind of like a, I don't know, epiphany of sorts. Uh-oh. The little booklet was in there. All right. This reading will be for, I think I'm going to make this a collective reading because it is very Piscean in nature, but I think I'll make it collective. All right. If you're new here, welcome. Please make sure you subscribe and like. Please make sure if you would like a personal reading, I can be reached at motherturquoise@gmail.com. Y'all, I'm a little bit discombobulated and I don't even know why. If you would like a personal reading, I can be reached at motherturquoise@gmail.com. I'm the Oracle Nurse. I'm the only Oracle Nurse that there is unless someone chooses to study underneath me. All right. So thank you all for being here, returning. Let's just get into it. We'll ride the coast. We'll coast it and ride it out as we go, right? Spirit, what messages do you have for us? Thank you so much. Spirit, what messages? Okay. Expect powerful change. Adjustments are required. A fiery climax approaches. So there's a bend to the story. There's an exciting part to your story that's approaching here. And this makes sense because we got the new moon still coming back in from the previous reading, which was part one. This is part two. Make sure you all like the video and subscribe, okay? Let's see. So expect powerful change. So there is something with this new moon. I mean, look at this card. Look at that. That's like a clean slate, a blank slate. Again, I was talking about still being in the cycle, right? Being in the cycle, but there's a new type of there's a destiny, right? I think I was talking about your destiny, right? Being fulfilled while you're in this cycle, right? But there's a newness to how you look at things currently in this cycle that you have been in, right? Whether, again, if this is like career based, love based, I don't know, whatever, spiritual based, it's about like you've been in this constant cycle, but there's like a refreshed or renewed approach or view on your destiny, right? What's the end goal? How does this look? Again, I think that I was saying to you that it was meant for you to feel like the cycle was like ending. Like, it's like some of you could have thought the cycle was coming to an end, or kind of like the momentum of the cycle slowed down, or there could have been some type of discouragement, okay, at one point in this cycle. But expect this powerful change. So there's going to be a shift that takes place. What wakes you up in this cycle is a powerful change that happens, something good that makes you feel exciting and motivated and boosts your confidence to keep fighting the good fight, right? It says adjustments are required. So, and then it says third quarter moon. So the third quarter makes me feel like you're almost at the last quarter, right? Because I'm feeling like it's 4 quarters, right? So you're in the third quarter of the cycle, and there's 4 quarters in this cycle. So it's like you're almost there, but it's like some adjustments are required. So the discouragement, the quiet space, the patience that is required right now is divine intervention, right? It's being done on purpose. So you can then focus on, I think I had got forgiveness, not even forgiving, not just forgiving others, but also forgiving yourself for allowing fear to take place at certain times where you could have um, went straight through. So again, using the wisdom of the times, getting wisdom and insight, right? And comparing this current situation to past times where you probably, you know, would have liked to move a little bit quicker or mull through the brush, right? That's the example I used in the previous reading. I'm going to upload it here after this one. But we got Capricorn and Taurus came out, and I was thinking about the horns on both animals and how if they were to try to get through fear, right? The brush and the vines of fear, they didn't have hands to use a tool, but they had their horns. It would take some time, right? But it's like, do you stay stuck, or do you just take that time, that patience, to then mull through it again and again? Like I said, forgiveness, and I explained how forgiveness is, if it's forgiveness with some sort of, you know, disrespect attached to it from another person. It's understanding that you don't have to be involved with that person or that place. If it was a workplace that disrespected you or anything, you don't have to be involved there in order to have that forgiveness, because forgiveness is you allowing yourself to forgive. It's it's a starting point of continued action. uh it's a starting point, right? You forgive and then you grow and you act on that. That's basically what I'm saying in a nutshell. And adjustments are required. So this makes me feel like redirection, right? A redirection had to happen. There could have been I feel like distractions also put in place during this cycle, which is what brought forth this powerful change. It was like something had to, like, kind of, again, knock you back. Shadow work had to happen, and it kind of felt like it was knocking you back, but it was to knock you back to push you forward. It's like people might feel like, I'm emotionally intelligent enough, I understand forgiveness, I understand uh moving past distractions, but they come in different forms, right? So it was like maybe there was a little bit of something in the corner left in your heart space there that you had to clean up, right? But again, shadow work taking place, adjustments are required, having to again adjust your viewpoint of how you reach your goals, right? um learning learning I want to say learning how to say no, learning when to pull away and when to say no for a lot of you. Okay, a fiery climax approaches. So as we are going into this powerful change, this new exciting beginning, there's something great happening for a lot of you right now in this time. Expect new beginnings to take place. Expect to feel pay attention to the signs, because I got that card before. Yeah, pay attention to the signs that are showing you that life is changing. Okay, because not only will you um it's about your environment. Like it's making me feel like you're waking up and the signs won't be settled this time. I feel like the signs are going to be big and in your face. This is literally like for some of you waking up in a new environment that you've never been in before. Like realizing like, hey, I've transitioned. Like some of you could be moving, right? And one day you're here and the next day you're gone in a new place and you're waking up and that reality setting in like, wow, my life is actually moving. Those are the big changes you need to pay attention to, like a job calling you back, right? Oh my gosh, like I've been at this job for some time now and something cracked through for me, broke through my manifestation. The manifestations are coming back to me, and something like there's movement in the universe for me, right? So those are the signs. Also, again, I think I talked about too, like, but then the subtle signs would be paying attention to children, facial expressions and how they react to you, um and what they might say to you. Also, again, having patience um with things that are delicate as well, like children, animals as well, paying attention to your animals, or different animals outside. Like, again, I saw a red cardinal. That could be an ancestor speaking through, or a spiritual message from the divine that needs to take place. Okay. If you see a creature, I saw a groundhog today, and I don't know the significance or the spiritual meaning of the groundhog, but that could be something that definitely to pay attention to. Some of you that might relate to some of you. Um, but the groundhog was up. It was out the hole, right? It was very much alive. It was eating. It was, looking very renewed and refreshed. It looks so healthy. So this that could be significant. Maybe you were, like a groundhog. Maybe you were underground for some time and now you're out, and you're going to be out soon, right? And you're going to be seeing all of life's beauty and flourishing and looking amazing, right? That is very significant. This is that fiery climax that I'm feeling with here. This fiery climax right here. The new moon, there's a full moon. It says full moon in Aries. So we are currently in Aries season. So there's something about this this could have definitely been something that you manifested during a new moon. Okay? And spirit is saying, hey, some adjustments are still happening, needing to happen. We're working on it. It's going to fully come together during this season in Aries. So you got some stuff coming through. Hey, how you doing? Thank you for being here. So you got some new stuff coming in around this time in Aries season. This is going to be something that, again, makes you feel like there's purpose to keep going, right? Um, but every day that we wake up, you have a reason to keep going. Spy. Someone's got their eye on you. You are doing your research, or you are doing your research. Hmm. What's that about? Spy. What's that about? Liar, narcissist. Those came out together. Liar, narcissist. Hold on. I might have to. Intuition. Okay. So could there be some sort of falseness taking place? Give me one more. I heard someone knows who you are. Someone knows who you are. Let go. Making room for new things. New beginning is on the way. Okay, a vacation's at the bottom. But let go. Make room for the new beginning on its way to you. Intuition. Then there was that. Let's see. Let's get another card here, because that might definitely, this might definitely help me clarify some things. Let's clear. Help me, Spirit. Help me understand. Because we got spy, intuition, let go. But I did see liar and narcissist. So, strength. Yang moon, strength. Okay. Strength. Let me get. Okay. I've seen this already. These two came out before. Watch for the signs. You're very close to achieving your goals. Okay. Yeah, this is definitely telling me exactly what I felt the other day when I did a reading. I did a reading I didn't upload, but I don't know. I went live, but I didn't really. Maybe I should, but because I felt like I was kind of all over the place in it a little bit. But if y'all know me, I'm very eccentric. You're gonna get different types of energies from me, but sometimes you can come back to the channel and the tone of my voice might change. The my reading style might change, and you might be like, is this the same reader that was on? So you might get a couple readers out of me, okay? Different types of readings out of me. But that one particular reading, I was a little bit all over the place, and I was like, I don't know if I'm going to upload that, but it's making sense to me that I probably should, because it's really hitting home for me when I talk about this these new, like this. Okay, again, we're going into like a new cycle, right? We're in the same cycle. Let me go. We're in the same cycle. Third quarter, fourth is done. Adjustments need to be made. Shadow work needs to be done. But during this time, you're being watched, right? By energies. Take that how you want to take it. You're being watched by different energies. These energies are looking at you for your strengths. They're watching, paying attention to your strengths and weaknesses. They're wanting to know are you as strong and resilient as you claim to be, right? And you are. Your intuition with this watch for the signs, I think I was talking about this. Watch for the signs while you're out, through people, through your bank account, your money, okay, through children and animals, okay? Just watch for the signs. Intuition. Use your intuition to make adjustments accordingly, right? Because I feel like if there will somewhere along there will be during this third to fourth quarter phase, there will be distractions. Again, they're always going to be there, but temptation lies, okay? Because again, I felt like you probably felt like the signs were kind of like they weren't as big and as in your face as you thought that they were at first. For some of you, like as far as I know, we're talking about leading you towards your destiny. This is what we're talking about, leading you towards destiny, leading you towards this big goal that you're trying to get to, or whatever this is, right? Relationship, job, love, it doesn't matter. Financial, it doesn't matter. Just stay with me here. Watch for the signs, okay? Spiritual signs. And there might be, I mean, of course, the signs will come to you through, I already gave you the examples, but use your intuition to guide you. Because this does feel like some sort of initiation, right? A spiritual initiation. And it says you're very close to achieving your goal. You're very close to achieving your goal. So it's time for you to let go of the disappointment, the confusion around why you had to go back and do more shadow work when you've already thought to yourself, I've done all these things. I've exemplified emotional intelligence. I have shown strength and resilience. I have shown a lot of things, right? Because you've shown all these things. You're doing the work. But why, right? Why? Why am I why did like it's like for some of you you're like, why is the initiation to um the path of least resistance or whatever it is, like I'm taking the path of least resistance. Why does it feel like I'm being pushed back when I already thought I was ahead? Okay, because it's more that has to come, right? There's lessons you need to learn to be able to accept more, be able to um it's more that you, it's like a different type of strength you're going to need to have for this big wave of abundance that you are about to receive. Okay, because it's going to pile on even bigger. And if you haven't quite got the kinks out, if you're missing again a couple of messy corners in the heart, if you haven't cleaned those up yet, you won't be fully ready to embrace what's to come after this initiation. But you're being watched to see, to ensure that you're consistent. Intuition here again. See? Intuition. 2 times. Intuition. 2 times. 2 times. 2 times. Intuition. 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 It's talking. Use your intuition. What is your intuition telling you? Love and celebration. What are we going to do? What is the key, right? What is the key? What is the key when you feel like you've been knocked back, right? When you have to do more shadow work, how do you pull yourself out of that? I kept saying corners in the heart space, right? Love, right? Transmute the energy through love, showing love to others, and celebration. Spirit will reward you. if you choose to celebrate, because there's going to be something that comes in that is very big for you and fulfilling for you. If you allow feeling like you've been knocked back or feeling like you haven't been fully initiated to disrupt this blessing that you have, and you don't celebrate it, um that's a slap in the face to spirit, right? Because we can think about the loss, the disappointment, the grief, whatever that is, we can focus on that. Or we got something big coming in that we can celebrate. Transmute the energy into love and celebrate. This is how you will accelerate through the initiation. Use your intuition. It's like you have a lot of fire, Aries energy, fire sign. We're in a fiery time right now. Things are going to, if you get something during this time, it's going to be fiery. Like if you were to get, for some of you, like it's like if you're hitting the lottery, if you're getting something, a pinnacle, right? A big tangible item or something that's just going to, it's going to hit, and it's going to hit big because we're in a very fiery time. It's going to ignite a lot of emotion in you, right? But it could be the opposite effect. If you feel like you have more shadow work to do and you've been pushed back, it can be a fiery feeling behind that as well that can cause the if we're thinking black and white here, the black side of the darkness to amplify as well, which can also be transmuted back into greatness, right? But we don't want to go that route. It's like stay in the course, in the vibration of love. I heard stay the course. You're being watched. You're being watched. What I say? Truth. This is the truth. That's confirmation. I feel like during this time you'll have like this, what they say, a natural high, this like, I don't know, like I want to say nirvana, but I don't know if that's even relevant. It's like you'll have some sort of psychedelic energy feeling um during this season that carries you, because you'll be on some sort of high, like good. That's what I feel like. It's like all these good things pouring into you is going to put you on a high. Like you're going to be in your head, like singing to the trees and whistling with the birds and la 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 la. And this is the energy that you want to carry through because, hey, if you ever seen in a movie where there's like pure chaos going on in the city, like the city's burning down, things are burning down, and then there's a person that is just skipping through and not even paying attention to everything, that person's the only one that makes it out. Okay? That's how that needs to, this is how that it's going to feel for you. Like that's the feeling I'm feeling. Because you're going to see, like, if you make contact with a lot of other energies around you, that are going towards a similar path that you are going on, um or in the same environment, they're gonna, some of them, a lot of people are going to be reacting a lot different. It's going to be a lot of high stress, high strung, London, the bridges falling energy, right? Everything's falling apart, and it's like, you're skipping through. That's the way that you can transmute, uh, get through that initiation faster, right? You're gonna get a big sign, right? You're gonna get a big sign on what to do next. I can't stress that enough. Pay attention to the sign. There's something that's going to say, hey, it's time to move forward. I heard it's time to put on your cap and gown. It's time to get initiated. It's time to graduate to the next level. See? A new start is coming. I cannot make this up. A new start is coming. Confidence is, what did I say? What did I say? This card says, Leo energy. Confidence is your key to success. Somebody could be a Leo. Also, previous reading, there was Capricorn and Taurus, Pisces, of course, Moon energy, Scorpio, Cancer. All those signs could be very significant, but it doesn't matter your sign. If this is hitting, it's hitting for you, right? Because this is balanced too, making me thinking about Libra, but that's okay too. This is, confidence is your key to success. Skipping through when everybody around you is saying, the sky is falling, the sky is falling, skipping through, having that confidence because you know that despite the facade, there's a new start that's coming on, because you've been given a facade. There's a facade. That's a test. That's the test. You've been given a facade that things aren't going to turn around. That's a facade, okay? I'm not here to try to convince you, okay? Because there's some people that have like an outlook like, she's trying to just convince me. No, I'm not trying to convince you. I'm telling you. Why do I want to say apparatus? I don't know why it's apparatus, but the picture that's being painted to you is to test you, right? That's what it's they say, oh, the test is it's not ever meant to trick you, right? Because if you're using your intuition at all times, you're never going to be tricked. Life is not a game. Like they say, life is not a game, but it is. Okay? To some degree. This is meant to distract you or meant to like see how strong-willed you are. Again, don't pay attention to what's happening in front of you. Keep pushing, keep going forward. Skip through the freaking field of daisies. It looks bad, right? You can probably see numbers that tell you that it's bad, letters that tells you that it's bad. It's not bad. Keep going. Shift the energy into love and keep going. There's a new start coming. In the same areas, third quarter. Again, I keep wanting to go back. Third quarter, fourth quarter, you're done. But you're in third to fourth. It's supposed to look shaky. It's supposed to look a little... I had to say, what, third time's a charm, but sometimes it could be the 6th, 7th, or 10th, or 11th time that's the charm, or 100th. You just never know, right? Let's just make that clear. All those want to fall out. Okay, here we go. Here we go again. Beginnings. If there's so much new beginnings, a change, a beginning. Take a risk. See? Take a risk. Cleanse. Yep. And wow. Cleanse and clear energy. It's time to, if you fast, go ahead and fast. If you like to fast, 3-day fast, water fast, tea fast, whatever you do. Of course, check with your healthcare provider. Make sure it's safe for you to do so. But if that is what you do, however you find yourself cleansing, some of you cleanse through the bottom of this deck, a vacation. Cleanse your energy. Shake it off. I said go to a trampoline if you have the ability to, right? Or if you have the energy or the, whatever. Trampolines, bounce it off. Shake it off. Soak it off in a hot tub with some salt and light a candle and do your thing, right? Find something quirky to do that is very eccentric and very out of your element to do in a good way, positive way, right? Because there's a new beginning coming in. It's going to require you to take a risk, right? Because the risk, again, whether the risk isn't even able to become a risk unless you've already failed, right? Or if you've already feel like, again, pushed back. I keep saying that, right? Feeling like there's shadow work to do. There's no risk, that the risk wouldn't be able to be a risk. It wouldn't be a such thing as a risk if you didn't feel like, you had already failed before. That's the beauty of the risk. But there's cleansing that needs to take place. Cleanse your energy. All right. Spirit, show us the cleansing that needs to take place. But I feel like the cleansing, again, is transmuting it into love or doing something. But I feel like the signs that you're going to be given is going to show you how to cleanse this energy. You're going to be given signs as to how to cleanse your energy. Maybe you'll start feeling like you need to get out in the sun more. Maybe you'll feel like you need to start getting out under the moonlight more. Maybe you'll find a new crystal. Maybe you'll, I don't know, ground yourself. Maybe you'll, I don't know, change your hair or do something to cleanse your energy. It's something that you're going to do that's going to help you cleanse. But there's a balance here. Like, do you see, like, with these cleansing cards, there's like light and darkness. That's balance. That's how you restore balance. All right, but we want to know, I want to know how, kind of. Because I already know it's like your intuition, right? Let me pull one more. And then I'll try to switch up the deck and see what it comes out. But then, okay, take a risk, new beginning, take a risk. Because it's like, oh, but I already did it. Oh my gosh, it didn't work out the first time. Or, oh, whatever this is, right? I keep going back, or I keep trying. Keep going. Keep going. This is great. This is working out for me. Some of you, I'm feeling like this is great. This is working out for me. How do I keep this momentum? Just keep going. Ooh, see, Cancer. There's the Cancer. Freaking, there's the Libra. I said the Libra. I said the Cancer and the Libra. I literally just said Cancer and Libra. And here's Cancer and Libra. You and your loved ones are safe. Love. A new romantic cycle begins. Love. Okay, so it's like it doesn't matter. You're cleansing your energy by with love, right? And however you exemplify that love, choose to put that love out there in whatever way you choose to do it, it's going to push you through initiation. Feminine energy for sure. What's the north? Why does this one keep coming out? What is this? Someone's in the middle trying to sabotage this moving. Oh, give me something else. Distance, yeah. You don't know this energy. This energy, whatever this is, because I'm feeling like I have to address the pushback. I don't want to. Let's see. Look, vacation on the bottom of this too. Yeah, some of y'all got a major vacation or a big move coming along very soon. You're gonna be making very big moves to ensure that, for some of you, you're making very big moves to ensure that you have this cleansing of this travel. Wow, look at this. Wanted to sit on my, this fell out right on my lap. Trust wanted to come out again, okay? Trust your intuition, the universe guide you. So that's like I'm asking, like, how? But what is this? Someone else. Because I feel like this is divine intervention. This doesn't make me feel like who's trying to intervene. The universe is intervening. Doesn't feel like a person though. Because it confused me for a second. Someone else. Give me the reason why someone else came out. Ooh. A soulmate? Oh. What is this even doing in here? Why is that in here? Why is that in here? Oh my goodness. Someone else. Meditation. Ooh. Staying balanced. Trust your intuition and stay balanced. Stay spiritually full. Stay hydrated. There is an energy that is playing in, that is trying to disrupt. Again, if you're moving into a new home, a new career, a new love life, a new whatever. Because this is a distant energy. It's an energy. Yes, it might manifest into, it might come forth as an actual person, but it's an energy because it's going to transmute from person to person. Grace. Give the person or the situation that is trying to sabotage or whatever they're trying to do, give it grace. Grace is the universe blessing. Open your heart to receive it. You need to give it grace. Give the energy grace. That's what will, I heard, destroy the energy or transmute, because energy never really destroys, but helps the energy transmute to somewhere else, right? Out of your area. Because this energy is like, I feel like the energy is stopping by like, hi, I'm here. I'm just going to ruffle things up just a little bit. And then if you like get any loud outbursts, if you show any signs of being like not emotionally intelligent, or if you feed into my temptation of trying to um sabotage things for you, if you help fulfill my mission, that's going to be on you. But it's like, no, give it grace, give yourself grace, and keep moving. Archangel, this is not even supposed to be on here. What in the world? Okay, these aren't supposed to be here. Archangel Michael's here. Let's see. Since these cards want to still stay in here. All right, let's see. What is this? Anything you want to say out of here? Because you keep pulling me back here. Anything you want to say? Archangel Michael wants to talk and let you know that you are protected. Yes, someone tried to come in between something that is supposed to be going on for you. Some energetic chariot energy. Okay, we talking tarot, we talking chariot. Some very big movement for you that is going to take place. Let me reframe that. Rephrase that. That is going to happen for you. Yes, energies is at play, stopping through. Archangel Michael is saying, it's not happening. Not on my watch, not today, not ever, not right now. There is divine intervention taking place. And if this person, place, or thing, these energies, higher ups, people who you probably may or may not know, could be family members, wherever this energy chooses to navigate through, okay, because this energy is fluid, right? It's an energy, it's a ball, it's a source of energy, it's a light, but it's not really, because if I had to give it a color, it's like a smoky gray, like color, right? Not exactly dark, but very grayish, right? Moving and navigating through people, right? And it is having them say things towards you that are negative, act irrational, give you pop. I said this in the previous reading, giving you pops on the hand, speaking to you vulgar, right? Just being very, trying to ruffle you up, right? Tempt you with things. Trickster energy. Is it trickster energy? Somewhat, but not all the way. But anyway, this energy is here to play. But Archangel Michael is like, no, you can't play. Not today. But your intuition is definitely going to guide you. Give it grace. Give yourself grace. Count to 10. Someone might ruffle your feathers. You might have to step to the side and feel the energy transmuted and shift it out. Again, I said water. Going on vacations might be good because you might need to be near a big body of water to cleanse some of this out. Or just go into like a lake. Some of you might not be water signs. Some of you might be different signs, okay? Because I feel like if you're a fire sign, you might need to sweat. That's something different, okay? You might need to sweat. So, gym. That's why I think that's where trampoline came in at. Jumping it out, sweating it out. Something like that. If you're an earth sign, you need to like a creative approach. Like some of you might like, I don't know, some of y'all might just, earth signs make me feel like some of you might just like to take a drive, clear your mind, things that clean your mind, puzzles, Legos. What else can an earth sign do? Sleep. The earth signs need some sleep. There's some water signs that could definitely use some too. But yeah. Um, let's go to the about to roll out here. Let's go to the deck here and see what we got here. Rest and rejuvenation. Storm warning. Oh, hold on. There's a storm. Hold on, guys. That was an excellent example. Hold on, guys. Hold on. Okay. I'm gonna keep that. Okay. That was a lot of toddler emotion, right? But I'm gonna keep that because this is exactly what I was talking about with I just literally flipped rest and rejuvenation and then storm warning. Soon as I said storm warning, okay, the toddler began to toddler. And again, listen to it says listen with your heart. Trust the messages that you receive from the heart space. This is what I said, cleaning up the heart space. There's some work that needs to take place, some shadow work that needs to be done in the heart space as to why the initiation hasn't fully presented itself to you. There is something that needs to be worked on and fixed in your heart space. And listen to your intuition. Okay, we're not all the way, we're constantly healing and evolving. We're never fully healed, right? We're never fully healed. We just continue the healing journey, right? Until it's our time. So a part of this and that's the beauty of life because you get different parts of yourself to heal, right? Until you can become whole, right? Um, or a feeling of contentment, you know? So again, and there's nothing there's let me reframe that. You don't have to feel like you're not content. You don't have to feel like you're incomplete because you're in the healing stages of life. That's beautiful because you're recognizing and you're identifying that healing needs to take place. All right. So it doesn't mean that you're an incomplete person or you're there's nobody walking around here that's completely and fully healed through life and 100% thriving, right? That doesn't exist. It's everybody's constantly on a healing journey, going through different stages and phases of life. Life would be boring without it, right? So listening to this heart, you're healing the heart space, right? Hey, how are you? Let me get another one. As soon as I said storm warning, the toddler just shot out a loud scream. I'm gonna keep that on here though. I'm gonna upload it because yeah. Hearing messages from spirit. Okay, you're gonna get a message here soon. Letter, emails, something that is going to happen. I'm a clear channel for messages from spirit. Okay, allow spirit to use you through your heart space to deliver a message that you need right now. It's time, come out the closet. It's time to fully embrace, again, coming out the closet. The messages from spirit, coming out the closet. You're coming out of, you're seeing the situation accurately. I'm going to end this here because, yeah. Coming out the closet of, again, coming through your initiation, listening to spirit to tell you in the initiation process you've crossed over, okay, and you're out. Because it's coming and a revealing, a big revealing of you as your true self, right? It's going to happen. Your true form. Bravo. And it says you're seeing the situation accurately. So because it's definitely saying, like I'm saying, going back to a movie I watched where there were gods in the movie and it was like you couldn't look at the god in their truest form. You couldn't look at it. um you could see it for its human, um the way it came through in human form, right? Whatever vessel it chose to take over, or that it was choosing to take over, or whatever human being it wanted to look like, it looked like whatever, you know, you can look at that. But the actual um overall form, the purest form of the god, you could not look at. You had to turn your head, right? um so hmm, this is like you in your purest form. You knowing who you are. Yep, that's what I'm feeling. That you knowing who you are in your purest form and what that looks like to you. That's really that is really what all matters, right? Self-acceptance of this golden light energy of a person that you are, and what you see and feel on the inside, right? um People can't see that. They can't see that. It's all within. But what they see on the outside, that's just for them to know, and and to look at. That's for them. But everything on the inside, and what the knowledge and the wisdom and the supernatural abilities and mystical magical powers and things that you have on the inside, that's for you, and only for you to look at. um you will shine to a degree where people won't be able to fully see you, if that makes sense. um and that's okay, because you'll be blinding, but your work will speak for itself. Okay. Yeah. Come out the closet. Messages from spirit gonna tell you when it's time to come on out. And yep, support. I think I wanted to end it because I don't think there's anything else here. But I thank you all for being here. Yep. I think that's it. That's it. That's all. Yep. All right. Thank you all for being here. If you haven't already, please make sure you like the video and subscribe to the channel. I'll be back later on with more messages for you. Um, but remember my messages. Listen to them. Go back if you have to. Okay. Thank you all. Peace.